Hello, Crafty Budgeters. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel, we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt-free. Today, we are going to be doing something exciting that I haven't done on this channel yet before, and that is close out my budget for the month of April. The last couple of videos, I've been doing a lot of firsts, so y'all have been celebrating a lot of new and exciting things on this channel. I did my first sinking funds update and bill exchange. I did my first side hustle, income, cash stuffing, and then I also shared for the first time my six-figure debt breakdown. If you haven't watched some of those videos, I will link them down below or have them up in the card so you can definitely check them out. If you're not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam, like I always say, what are you waiting on? Join the Crafty Budgeter family. We have fun over here. Definitely make sure that you like and comment. I respond back to all of your comments, but we're gonna get started. I'm really excited to share with all of you how we did for this month. Another thing that I'm gonna be sharing is how much we paid on our debt this month. And y'all don't wanna miss it because we did some damage on that debt. So definitely stick around with me and yeah, let's get started. So this is the two-page spread that I always like to show when I do my budget breakdowns. It's just a good visual representation of how we did with our categories for the month. Our categories are on the side: grocery, eating out, gas, personal, and miscellaneous. And as you can see, just by some of the colors, you can see how we did. For this month, we had a couple of goals. They were to put at least $4,000 to debt, to stay within our personal and grocery budget, to make at least $100 in our Etsy shop, and to do a family outing. And those goals are found right here. We are going to see if we actually reach those goals. So I'm going to turn to our monthly budget breakdown so we can see how we did. Look at my little plant. Isn't it cute? It's fake. It's not real, but I just think it adds a little bit to the ambiance of my videos. So you noticed it probably in my six-figure debt breakdown, and I just love the vibe of it. Anyway, back to what we're supposed to be here to talk about. At the beginning of every month, I pretty much plan out where I want our money to go for the whole month. Now, granted, from week to week, there might be changes. I might have to take money and move it around, or maybe not give myself as much money in different categories to make sure I stay within the budget that I have planned. So this is a working budget when I do it at the beginning of the month. And then, as you know, I do a paycheck by paycheck. So every paycheck we get, I do a breakdown based on where we're at and if I need to make any changes or additions. So I just wanted to quickly show you, let me zoom you in a little bit. I'm not going to walk you line by line, word for word, what it says, because you can read it, but I just want to go over some highlights that I noticed from the month. So as you can see, our starting balance that we budgeted was $5,000, around $5,874. Because I got a bonus in my paycheck, it actually was $8,003.18. So that happened, I believe, the second paycheck in April. So you'll see that I have a difference of, well, not a difference, but I have an addition of $2,128.33. So already from the jump, what I budgeted for the beginning of the month shifted because I got that bonus. For our fixed expenses, if we just move down, you'll notice that everything pretty much stays the same. A little bit less for our Apple. I realized that one of the bills came out the end of March, so that's why it's a little bit less here. Everything else stayed the same. Our car insurance did go down. You'll see almost $100. And I thought it would stay this way from now on, but I did get my insurance bill for the month of May, and it is back to around like $145. I think this was because this was the first month that I didn't have the car that I leased that I turned back in. So that's what the difference was. Then the only other thing that was different was our utilities. We were up a couple of dollars for one of our bills, our cable and internet. That was up a little bit. So only about, I don't know, I can't do this mental math quickly, but you can see it's couple of dollars over. So there is just a difference because our numbers shifted again from what we actually got for our starting balance to the remaining amount. So based on that, our remaining was around $5,240. You'll notice then on the variable expenses what I budgeted around $1,400. We pretty much stayed within budget. I did go over budget $20, which is funny because if you look at my paychecks for April, like the second, third, and fourth paycheck, I went over every week in that area. But the first paycheck of April, I had a lot of money left over. So that's why it didn't go over as much as I thought it was going to go, which is pretty awesome. Eating out, we were down. Gas, we were down a little bit. Personal, we were down because y'all know, if you've been watching me, that I was on it with my personal budget. So I wasn't, for pretty much the whole month, I didn't spend anything on my personal. And this number that you see is split between my husband and I. And then miscellaneous, we were down, about $15, which is great. And then buffer, I always have about $150 in the buffer in our checking account, and we did have to dip into our buffer a couple of weeks, so I did just take out that full amount. So then if you come down, you'll see that equals to, we have a remaining about $4,000 here. And then down at the bottom, you'll see the section that I titled the plan. So it's where I want to go to debt and savings. And so this is where you will see that big difference because we got that bonus. In our debt snowball, we were budgeted for $1,000 because that is our monthly debt snowball, but we were able to put about $1,794 additional to that. So we were able to put $2,794.72 to our debt. But that's not it. We were able to put a little bit more in there, and stick with me because I'm going to share it in a couple of minutes when we do our debt update. So then we were able to put in a little bit more in our 100 envelope challenge. Our emergency fund stayed the same, about $200. And then we were able to put in more for our sinking funds as well, again, because of that bonus. So we did pretty well this month because we got that bonus of about an additional $2,000, which I'm so grateful for. So then we are a zero-based budget family. You'll see we were able to put a little bit extra to debt. And so everything equals a zero-based balance. So every dollar had a name this month. So we did pretty good this month. Again, that grocery, we did not do that well in grocery. If I have to look at it overall, the $20 doesn't seem like it's that much over, but if you look week per week, I really need to figure out a way to stay within the budget on a weekly basis because we were going over so much. So that is the overview of our April month to close out just the full month. But now I really want to get us to our debt update because this is pretty much the reason why I have this channel, is to pay off debt and to save some money and reach our goals. So let's talk about debt. So I didn't want to fill in the numbers beforehand because I thought it'd be fun to do this together. So I have to turn it because I can't do it straight on. But all of these we have already paid off. Again, if you want to have a better understanding of what all of these numbers mean, definitely check out my 6-figure debt breakdown. I go through everything, explain every debt, what we started with, when we paid them off, if you see this zero number. So I'm just going to add these lines because we don't have to worry about that. And y'all, this is where I'm already gonna do a 2 snaps, a clap, because thanks to the bonus and thanks to this past month being a 5-week month, we got paid an extra paycheck, and that extra paycheck went to just our categories, so our grocery, gas, personal. It went to some sinking funds, but a huge majority of that money went towards paying off this debt. So friends, this past month of April, we were able to pay our IRS debt off. Y'all, we did it. Listen, I was making sure that was getting paid off as soon as possible. Literally, it's like a week before the deadline. No judgment. But I'm just even thankful that I don't have to go on a payment plan. I don't have to pay every year on it. Thankfully, we were blessed that the funds came in when we needed it, and we were really intentional about putting that money towards getting this off of our back. I was really upset that we even had to pay at all, and it totally changed how I planned to pay off debt and savings and emergency funds for the year. But now that we have this out of the way, I feel like I can really go back to focusing on some of those goals. So thank you all, because y'all have just really encouraged me to get this done. So for our car, we didn't pay anything on it this past month, so the remaining balance is the same, so $5,363. For our timeshare, we did just pay the minimum payment, so our remaining balance is, well, for our ending balance, it's $8,013.45, which, what is that? That's, hold on, I'm about to do mental math with y'all. So what, it paid off $46? Y'all, I'm so proud of myself that I got that fast. Y'all don't even know. $46, and I'm putting $168 in each month. I hope it is 46. Y'all, if it's not, I'm gonna be so pissed that I got it wrong in front of y'all on camera, but I think I did it right. I didn't even have to use my fingers, because y'all be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, so yes, so yeah, something is better than nothing. We have nothing here because we already paid that one. And I will always keep these debts on my breakdown, because it's a motivator to see how much progress we are making every month, every year. So for our car number 2, our ending balance is $9,435, which is awesome. Our Fed loan, we aren't paying anything on our Fed loan or our Great Lakes, because it is because of the CARES Act. So that balance remains the same. For our AES loan, we have a ending balance for the month of April of $165.14. Again, another one where I'm like, I'm putting all this money out. Well, no, we actually did pretty well. And I don't really know, because that's definitely less than or more than what we paid, but I'm not asking any questions. When I checked my statement online, that is what it said. So even though it should be a little bit more because the numbers don't add up, I am not asking any questions. Okay, so then the Great Lakes, like I said, we're not paying anything on it. The amount that we would typically pay for our Fed loan, the $201 and the $400, right now I'm just rolling that over to our debt snowball as well. So that's another reason why we were able to pay off that IRS, because we had that money. And I will do that until, I believe, September, when we have to start paying those loans back. So the remaining balance here is $67,385.15. $67,385.15. So let me zoom you in so we can do the total amount. So our starting balance for the month of April was $1,300. I so wish it would be that. $135,000. Let me move you up a little bit. Sorry, y'all. $135,376.98. And we are ending our balance at $128,000. Yeah, I'm right. $883.29. So let's do the math. We're going to do it together. All right, so let me do it off to the side so everyone can see. So let's start with our beginning of April, $135,376.98, minus are what we ended the month with after we paid off some of this debt, and that is $128,883.29. Here we go. Drum roll. $600. Oh, gosh, come on, Brittany. $6,493.69. Y'all, I'm about to get like emotional over here. I'm like trying to hold back tears because I am just so, oh gosh, I'm getting choked up, friends. Pull it together, Brittany. Pull it together. I'm just really, really, really grateful. And all of you have just been so encouraging along this journey with me. And I am just in awe at how blessed my family has been to be able to really work towards our goal of getting out of debt by 2025. And like I said in my other video, I think we're going to be able to do that before 2025. And this channel has just been the best motivator, encourager. Y'all don't understand how much y'all mean to me to really just help me continue to reach my goals and to do this channel to show you that, like, listen, it's going to take some time. $175,000 that I'm starting off with is no joke. But every step of the way, every month, every week that we put a little bit towards our goals, whether you're trying to save money, whether you're trying to pay off debt, will get you there. Slow and steady wins the race, and we will do it together. And I'm just so appreciative and grateful that I get to share this journey with you. So this is our first month of doing this together. Can you imagine? Y'all, I'm gonna be full out in like hysterical tears, probably like ugly crying when we pay it all off. So just brace yourself and get ready for some tissues because it's just gonna happen. So yes, so we paid off over $6,000 this month, and I'm just so grateful. So I quickly want to just look over our goals and see how we did for our goals this month. All right, let me just do it this way so that way you can see it a little bit better. So for this month, we did it. We put over $4,000 to debt. We did better on our personal, but we didn't do that great. We didn't do horrible, but we didn't do that great on our grocery budget. So I'm not going to check that one off. You already know if you watch my May budget setup that I rolled that goal over to this month. For our Etsy shop, which again, some of that money that went to debt came from our Etsy shop. Thank you all for shopping at the Crafty Budgeter Etsy shop. Y'all have been amazing. We were able to earn $146 from our Etsy shop for its first month opening, which is awesome. And then we didn't do a family outing, but that's okay because I determined that I'm just going to continue rolling over our sinking fund money each month until we just do something, and I'm not going to like stress out about doing it. We did do a family outing that didn't cost any money. Last week we were able to go to our firehouse. They were having an event, and my son loves trucks and cars, and they were honking horn. Like, he was in his world, so we were able to do that, and it was free, so that was awesome. So I'm gonna check it off. Actually, we did do a family outing with our son, and he loved it. So that is the full budget closeout, and we did it. I had so much fun just breaking down this past month's budget with you. I'm excited to see what May has in store. May has already started. I know we're already a weekend, and I'm talking about like I'm excited to see what May has in store. We're already starting off strong, which is a great thing. But if you are not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam, you see kind of what my channel is about. If this is your first video, hit the subscribe button, join the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, yeah, I'm at a loss for words. And I just, again, want to say that I share my journey with you, not as something to be boasting or to be like shouting it from the rooftops, which I guess having this channel is shouting it from the rooftops. But I hope that you're realizing from my channel that the small things that we can do every week, even if I'm not cash stuffing thousands of dollars every month, or if I'm putting thousands of dollars towards other areas every month, we still can work together to get to our goals. And I would love to hear how you all are doing, reaching your goals and working towards paying off debt or saving or whatever you have for your financial goals. But anyway, now I'm rambling. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye-bye.